Hey! Finally, right? Feels like it's been forever.
It's about damn time.
Welcome to another episode of Homebrew Hangout, a show so good because we just make shit up as we go along. Whether it's some new spells, a wild new magic item, or some extra special feats, and I know how much you guys love feats, this is the place where we can experiment with all kinds of new stuff that you can add to your games. And once again, I hope you give a huge round of applause to a subclass posted from our very own YMBA Discord server. Brought to us by Sir Solomon Ariel, son of Ariel. Please give him the credit he deserves. This is the subclass for anybody looking to unleash their inner demon. Between the denizens of the lower planes, whether it's the flesh-ripping nightmare fuel, the horny boy is obsessed with fine print, or the dudes who look like they'd rather be probing something, there's only one thing they all have in common: a deep, ceaseless, unending fury. And that's why I'm excited to introduce to you, wait for it, drumroll please, the Path of Perdition Barbarian. The Path of Perdition Barb is a warrior who isn't afraid to cause a little chaos when they enter battle, using their rage to ignite a flame deep down inside. And while some barbarians may think it's their duty to bring their deity's divine wrath, it only makes sense to let the other team have a turn. So at 3rd level, we'll learn to call forth our hellish power with the Lash of the Dark One. Now whenever we take the attack action, we can substitute one of our weapon attacks with a fiery whiplash, targeting every creature in a 15-foot cone. You'll roll a separate attack for each creature in the cone, but landing a hit deals a deadly 1d12 fire damage, increasing in might to 2d12 at level 10. But this attack is perfect for bringing the heat, and leaving battlefields full of more charred remains than an episode of Hell's Kitchen.
The duck's burned! You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick! Oh my god, leave it, leave it, leave it!
And while offense is what we excel at, sometimes the best defense is a good defense. So, with the Mantle of Perdition at level 6, each time we enter a rage, we drape ourselves in magics long forgotten by any average practitioner, granting us advantage on saving throws against magic spells and effects as long as we maintain the rage. But let's be honest, the real reason this works is because nothing pisses a demon off more than a geriatric in his pajamas trying to settle us down. Which brings us to level 10, where we'll unleash a fiendish fury. As our anger remains constant through our day-to-day, so too does our connection to the bad place, giving us a permanent resistance to fire damage, but also an upgrade to our Lash of the Dark One. Not only can you now whip that thing out as a bonus action, your fiery badass bullwhip ignores any resistance to fire damage, so you can go scorched earth on all but the hardiest fire-based baddies. And we'll finish up at level 14 as we become an Avatar of Damnation. As you enter a rage, you can access the form of either a Balor or a Pit Fiend, granting you a 40-foot flying speed by sprouting some nasty-looking demonic wings, and a new power depending on which you choose. As a Balor, you gain access to the ever-burning flames that inhabit the abyss, letting you deal fire damage equal to your strength modifier and proficiency bonus to any creature that starts their turn within a 15-foot radius. Or as a Pit Fiend, you can crush your enemy's resolve with the terrifying might of the 9 hells, forcing any creature you choose within your 15-foot aura to make a saving throw or become frightened. Creatures can repeat that save at the start of their turn, but is it really that likely they'll make it that long? I don't think so. And that's the Path of Perdition. I know it feels short, but barbarians are just simple, and that's what we love about them. The great thing about this barb is how many bases you're able to cover to make up for some common barbarian complaints, mostly range and crowd control, and boy do you have that covered. Your Lash lets you deal with waves of enemies with ease, and since you're making multiple strength-based attacks, you can even stack your rage bonus on top. But the cherry on this sundae is that bonus action upgrade. Barbarians are always dying to do something extra with your bonus action, and this lets you bring down the onslaught with great consistent damage. But this subclass even has great balance between offense and defense, with your extra fire resistance and advantage on magic. The barbarian's worst nightmare, pretty much, besides math. And while maybe not as flashy as your whip, it's definitely worth it to keep those pesky spellcasters guessing. And the cap-off transformation is just, exactly what a barbarian needs. Why are paladins and druids the only one who get to turn into something cool? I got more muscle than brains, baby. I'll sell my soul to get some hellish gains. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta stack some racks with old Asmodeus. We're gonna get a set in and then make the newbies do wall squats until hell freezes over. But if you want to give your DM hell and have fun doing it, you can do that right now. The link for this subclass in all its fiendish glory is sitting in the description below, so I hope you'll check it out and add it to your game. And obviously, a huge thanks again to Sir Solomon Ariel, son of Ariel, for letting me cover his creation. Please send him lots of love in the comments or over on the Discord server. He deserves all that recognition. But if you too want to start in an episode of Homebrew Hangout, you can submit your own over on the Discord server on the Homebrew page. Just make sure it's in a Google Doc and I'll try to read them all, I promise. But lastly guys, this has been a crazy year and I truly can't believe the channel has grown to 50,000 subs. I really never would have believed it, and you make that all happen, and I truly, really appreciate it. Seriously, guys, thanks. If you like what I do, make sure to like and share a video if you know a Barbarian lover just like me, and until next we meet, stay classy, stay awesome, and I'll see you very soon.